Welcome to another installment of Assistive Technology ATX. Today we're going to talk about how to set up your Mac or MacBook so that when you press a key on the keyboard, it actually reads back to you the key you pressed. This is great for students with emergent literacy skills who want to have the ability to write and also get that feedback so they can start learning the letters so they can move on to more complex tasks. Let's get started. All right, the first thing we want to do is go to our Apple icon, top left corner, and then hit System Preferences. And then bottom right, Accessibility. And here we are. So we need to make a few changes. What we'll do is start with speech, and just make sure the speech is around normal. If it's too fast, it'll be difficult for the student to hear the name of the letter.
Most people recognize me by my voice.
So I think normal would be much better.
Most people recognize me by my voice.
Great. Then we'll go to VoiceOver and then open VoiceOver Utility. And here are a few things we need to change. First, just make sure speech rate is around 35 to 36.
Rate 35. The best way to predict the future is to invent it.
And then we'll click on verbosity. So the speech verbosity, we want to make this as low as possible because we're not using this tool for specifically its purpose, which is to help people with visual impairments or other sensory impairments access the computer. We're using it for a different purpose. So we'll go to low. And then also we want to hit text. And under the setting that's while typing speak, we just want to go with characters. We don't want to do words just yet. Now, you can do words if you know a student is a little more further along in their literacy skills and they're typing words that could be pronounced by the computer pretty close to what the actual word is. But for now, let's just go with characters. And that should be it. One thing I also like to do is click on Show Accessibility Status in Menu Bar. That makes it easier. You can see it right here, a little accessibility icon. It makes it easier to open up this utility instead of having to go to the Apple icon and System Preferences and all that. So you can either start from there or click on this, VoiceOver, enable VoiceOver.
Welcome to VoiceOver. VoiceOver speaks descriptions of items on the screen and can be used to control the computer using only your keyboard. If you already know how...
So we'll go ahead and use VoiceOver.
VoiceOver on System Preferences, Accessibility window, Accessibility features, VoiceOver. Selected as keyboard focus. You are currently on a table. To enter the word, open new and recent file, document 2 window, page 1 content. You are currently on a text area.
Right, so as you just heard, it talks a lot, but once you get to the screen in your Word or whatever document creator you're using, it is quiet. So what you'll notice is that I actually moved this little area over to the right. That just gets it out of the way. And I also want you to know that if you press X at any time, it'll shut off the VoiceOver utility. All right, so we're on our Word document. What I'd like to do is go ahead and increase the size of the cursor. And any letter we type now should have a auditory feedback.
H, E, L, L, O, space.
So if you have a student who is not necessarily conventional, is just playing around, kind of babbling on the keyboard,
new line.
It might sound like this.
D, H, I, E, A, 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 A.
And that's okay. You want them playing around so that they can begin to get that feedback about which letters sound like what. They can start to understand the alphabet better, and hopefully that will allow them to build up to more literacy skills. All right, that's it.